Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard. We're here at Universal Studios Hollywood on this gloomy Saturday morning, but I'm here to check on Fast and Furious and the stall and more track pieces that were put in. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off at the entrance, yeah, look at that. Not much has changed, but you'll notice a lot of scaffolding has gone down. Not here, this has been like this, but on the other side as well. And that's the name of the game. This tower crane should be coming down pretty soon now that all the track has been installed. And yeah, look at that. Speaking of stall, look at that ZOG stall right there. That's incredible. And we can get a better look at that at the overlook. And let's go over there right now because not much has changed over on this other side. All right, so lots of scaffolding has been taken off on this side of the station, as you can see. Just that side and then the front to go. The stall looks absolutely incredible. Look at that. Wow. This was completed a couple of days ago. And it just looks absolutely incredible. In fact, you're going 73 miles per hour up through here and spinning to the grand finale of the attraction. And actually they just updated, they put this new piece in overnight here. It's very interesting. You see, it looks like there's gonna be something installed on top. I don't know if there would be some trim brakes. I don't think it'll be a launch because it'll be coming up above this little hill. Maybe I think maybe trim brakes, or maybe, I don't know. Any coaster expert, let me know what could be installed on this piece of track here, because it looks like something's gonna be, there's attachments, so maybe some fins, again, maybe some trim brakes will be installed there. You guys let me know what will be installed on that top piece of track when you come down from this little bunny hill here into the corkscrew, which will lead you into here, and into the wave turn, which doesn't have any new pieces so far that I can see, and we'll see the other side of that from the Starway. But yeah, pretty impressive stuff. Again, they just have a few more pieces of track left. They just have this piece and then all the stuff over there, which we'll go take a look at right now. Looking at this side of the hill, we have the support still over there. No new supports here, but a lot of work has been happening on the retaining wall there, the sound wall. The concrete is now cured, scaffolding is now down, and they're working on this side, and again, we'll see that from the Starway. But yeah, looks pretty good. And again, this big wall here, really hard to see, and I, as you guys know, don't like sticking my phone over there. So we'll see what's going on this side from the other side, but not too much major stuff, mainly retaining wall stuff, which is very important because when that scaffolding comes down, then I feel like maybe they'll stick some more track on there and finish when the track's done, they'll probably finish up the sound wall in this particular area as well. As we have on the last few videos on our way to the lower lot, let's go ahead and talk about CityWalk. By the way, just want to let you guys know this is still under refurbishment, I think, until later on this month. It was getting a paint job, but this still looks kind of faded, so maybe they'll work on this guy next. We'll have to see, yeah. But yeah, this is still under refurbishment for a few more weeks. But over at CityWalk, progress has been made on Escapeology, rapid progress actually. Not only are they painting the building gray, they are going ahead and installed the sign that says Escapeology, and then it says, I think, where the escape games are, or I forgot what the black sign down below says, but that is pretty big. The sign's installed, so you must know they're getting to the finish line. It's March 1st as the time of this video, and it's rumored they want to have it open by FanFest night, so I think with the sign up now, they can definitely have that open by April 25th, which is awesome. Next to that though, iFly is completely torn down, and they're working right now, as you can see. This was on Saturday morning. They're working Saturday morning. They're filling in that big pit, that concrete pit. They're dumping a whole bunch of dirt in there, so that's pretty good. Rumored they want to have one of the security hubs open by FanFest nights for testing the new security procedure. I'm still banking that it'll be that one for other reasons, but I don't know which one. One, I don't know if it's true. Two, I feel like that one is a smaller space than the Woodpecker lot, and we'll talk about that one in a second. So I feel like watch that iFly section. If they can fill in the pit, then all they have to do is build the new structure, whatever that's going to be, and it shouldn't be that expensive, I don't think. And then they could certainly have it open for testing by FanFest nights. Over at the Woodpecker lot, lots of stuff has happened here with the grading aspect. They made a mountain. Now, Fresh Bake likes to name his mountains, so we're going to do the same. We're going to name this Mount Woody for Woody Woodpecker. So Mount Woody over here on the Woodpecker lot is growing, and I'm not sure how big he will grow before they tear him down or put him on some dump trucks and dump him away. But curious again to see how involved this project is, as in like the structure. How big will the structure be? How many security checkpoints will there be? How will people get there, etc. Very curious to see how this develops, because obviously you've seen the permits, but those are just drawings. It's very interesting to see what the real thing will be like. So stay tuned, because I feel like no matter what, this one, at least those 2 security hubs, should be done by summer 2025, in my opinion. I want to let you know, Transformers went down on Friday, February 28th. It's for a 4-month refurbishment. Not rumored to reopen until June. So if you're coming to the park going to Transformers, it's not on here. It'll stay closed for refurbishment, and it'll be down again until about June, which is good. They'll be getting a whole bunch of, I think, new projectors. That's what I heard, and clearer, better upgraded projectors. So it'll look fantastic when it returns, but unfortunately it is returning. And I love Transformers, but I just don't like the screens. So I wish they were ripping out the screens and putting some Transformer animatronics in there. But unfortunately, or just making it a brand new thing. But this refurbishment suggests that it will stay around for a long time. And the ride would open in 2012. These are usually like 10-year or 20-year contracts, so that's 2032. And I feel like it will be the soonest that this attraction, Transformers, could leave the park. Which is a pretty good guess, because it's 2025 right now. 2032 is in 7 years, and Universal has big plans for the next several years, at least until 2028. So I feel like 2032 is like, not that bad. It's gonna come up soon in terms of Transformers replacement. That even if they push that off till 2032, it'll be here like in a jiffy. Which is also sad, because that means we're all getting older, and we don't want to, at least I don't want to get too much older, because, that's sad. It's interesting because this refurbishment was rumored for January. It was rumored that not just Transformers, but Mummy would be getting like a 4-month, they each get like 4-month refurbishments. And it was rumored that one of them would go down in January, and then when the one opens, the other one would close. But only Transformers has gotten the refurbishment so far, and it started obviously a little bit late in February, basically March. But the fact that Mummy is not getting a refurbishment, and again, Orlando's did. Remember, Orlando's got a massive multi-month refurbishment last year, suggests that, not too much care is being put into the attraction. So we, once again, have to wonder how long it'll last. Before we move on to the Hillside project, I did want to let you guys know, for those of you who don't know or didn't see my last video, the Fast and Furious Supercharged is closing on March 10th. That is, again, from the time this video comes out, it'll be 8 days from now, because this video will be coming out on March 2nd. So in 8 days, Fast and Furious Supercharged on the studio tour is closing. I'll be here March 10th doing a final live stream for the final ride and the final tram there for Supercharged. So that'll be a pretty interesting live stream. But, plenty of speculations on why it's closing so early, and how surprised to many team members internally as well. So watch that video. I'll link it up to the right-hand corner if you haven't watched that video already. But a lot of speculations on what it can be, and I've heard from some credible sources on a couple things that it'll be turning into. So we will be watching. But yeah, check out that video. Also, today I got an opening time frame, an opening month that Universal's targeting for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift over there. I won't mention it here, but just know that look to the land behind me, right there, the land behind me. Boop. If you want an idea of when Fast and Furious Supercharged Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift may open. Look into the land behind me, and also when the new movie will coming out. New movie comes out in April, right? So again, there's a correlation between the land behind me and when that movie came out to when Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift opens, and there's rumors to be opening, and the new Fast and Furious movie coming out. So just stay tuned. Over at the Hillside project, work continues to move quite nicely. They keep digging and terraforming the mountainside or hillside here. They even went all the way over here, which is pretty interesting. I didn't think they were going to go past this tree line, but they went all the way over here, all the way. Oh, looks like that is the gate. That's a road over there. So that's probably how the construction vehicles enter the site. So they probably won't go past this area. Probably fill this area back in when they're done. But yeah, the construction vehicles need obviously an access point, and there's no cranes to lift them up in this project like there is with Fast and Furious. So they and there's no need to. You know, cranes are expensive. Universal doesn't rent or own those. They rent those from construction companies. So cranes are expensive. So if you don't need a crane, don't use it. You have a road right here. You can go ahead and come in right where that cone is. That's where the road is, and they come on in, make a hill, make a pathway, or for themselves to drive down. They terraform. If they want, they can exit. They'll flatten this out so these vehicles eventually, when they're done, the project can exit down there. They can fill that in. So very interesting. Again, hopefully this will be done by FanFest nights, whatever this is, the utility event space. Phase 1 of this project can be done by FanFest nights. Still waiting on those polls. We don't know what those polls are for, if it's for this particular project or studio tour or FanFest nights or something totally different. It could be something totally different. Like, we have no idea. But very, very interesting. We'll be watching that over the next few weeks. And again, it should be hopefully done by FanFest nights, because it was going to be done by March 2025. That's this month. But they had a bit of a delay, about a 4 to 6 week delay. So that would put it towards April, mid to end of April. So we'll be watching that very, very closely. Just realized they're actually working on this project right now. I was like, what is that noise? And yeah, look, there they go. Okay, let's take the escalator down and see. Yeah, wow. They're literally right here working, which is pretty cool. They're so close. I feel like I can just touch them, but I can't. And I wouldn't if I could, because they're working, and that's like assaults. So I'm not going to do that. But yeah, they're working like hard on that. I thought it was just this guy moving. No, this guy and that guy is moving. Well, they chunking up this hillside. Probably want to get as much done. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, a little bit of light rain, but potentially a heavier rain next week on Wednesday and Thursday. So I think they want to get as much done before those storms come on in. And of course, I'm sure they want to make up for lost time because they had a delay with permitting for about, like I said, 4 to 6 weeks. So I'm sure they want to make up for lost time, but a lot of hard work is happening right here. And you can see again how close, without the trees, how close they are to us on the escalators here. That's pretty crazy. And to even think that maybe this whole hillside will be gone with a big retaining wall would be pretty more insane. You can see they're continuously terraforming this area, so it's easier to take the chunks of the hillside out. Such a cool process, and this guy is even measuring something there. He's probably measuring how far they need to go. But yeah, a lot of work happening on this Saturday morning. Separately, no Halloween Horror Nights construction yet, but we can expect some Halloween Horror Nights construction this month. Maybe not here, but in different parts of the park to enjoy the Parisian Courtyard for a little bit, because I'm sure that'll close for construction soon for Halloween Horror Nights. And the Mummy, speaking of the Mummy, and it's no refurbishment just yet. Well, you know. Well, again, we'll see how long this lasts, but enjoy the Mummy for, hey, at least the rest of this year, because it should be pretty safe. One last shot of the stall from this angle. You can see the crane is still there, still holding the piece of track in place there. Or at least maybe it's not holding the piece of track in place, but it's just over the track. And they just gotta connect that one last piece there. Then this side, the project will be complete. They probably won't do that though until they're absolutely done with the station and they don't need to move any more vehicles through here, because otherwise you can't move anything this fire road if you connect that piece. So that'll probably be the last thing they do, honestly, at least until they're fully done with this and all that, because obviously you don't want to make work harder on yourself. Here's the retaining wall. Work continues on this. Even right now, look at that. They're doing some more retaining wall work. And all the scaffolding should come down when all this concrete is cured and all the retaining wall is done. There's some attachments. Looks like attachments on the wall for, I'm curious for what those will be. But we'll be watching that over the next several weeks. Oh, the attachments, you can see there's supports for are those track supports or retaining wall supports? I think those are track supports. So maybe some attachments go towards the track. But yeah, I'll be back. Might be like on Wednesday or so, because I want to go ahead. I have to film my second ASMR video on that day, so I'll be getting another Fast and Furious update, because they're moving pretty quickly now as we head towards testing time in the summertime. The door at Lion Friend Square has been filled in, or the window, signaling again an ever-closing opening to this new store. Again, Slice House is getting ready for its summer 2025 opening right here in place of Sparky's. The NBA store will be opening here at Abercrombie & Fitch pretty soon, which is freaking awesome. That sounds super cool, right across from NBC Sports Grill and Brew. The Billabong CityWalk location is now closed, and they'll be taking away all the stuff from the store a little bit later. Now we have three stores in a row that are closed. And that is going to do it for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and become a member if you want to help support the channel. Let me know what you guys think about the Fast and Furious coaster. Are you very excited about this? What do you guys think of the stall? It is now complete. And the fact that they only have a few more track pieces left to complete, and the fact that it will almost be done this month.